Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. So today I am going to share with you 6 steps plus to learn a language. So these steps are the ones that I have used to learn English and Chinese. Step 0, looking for a suitable material. So suitable materials are anything that you can understand somehow. Well, most of the time, those things are daily stuff and the thing that you're good at. For example, if you're a doctor, so anything related to medication is easier for you to understand than some basic thing about stock market. Step 1, understand it. Try to understand it any way you want. You can do it with Google. If you get a teacher, you get an instructor, or you get some native speakers, friend, family, whatever, so you can ask them to help you with that. Step 2, listening without looking at the script. This is the time that you have to test your ears, because languages are sounds. It's not pictures. You use your eyes to look at pictures, and you use your ears to hear sounds. Come on, just don't use your eyes to learn a language, because it's like nearly impossible. It's just like wrong functions of wrong parts, right? Like just don't go with that. So use your ears. Time for your ears. And now just listen to it to see how people actually say it. Do it until you can catch up with the main idea, important parts, or some stuff like that, and then move on. Step 3, listen and scan the script. Why? You have to know when it stops, when it goes. You have to catch the flow. That's the main point, because sometimes you're just at the first sentence and somehow the audio goes to the 5th or 6th sentences, and then you're like, what the hell is that? Like, it's so fast. Just do it until you can catch up with them. Step 4, listen and repeat. So this step is very important. Why? Because now is the time for you to practice the intonation and how to say a word, some easy word or complicated words. And with this step, you can develop a natural intonation, a natural rhythm. Examples like people say, may I help you, but not may I help you. But just don't go with the whole sentence. Just separate them into short sentences when the speaker just stop at a comma or a period. So you stop there and just copy them. Example, people say like, what are you up to? Stop and try to copy them. Oh, what are you up to? Yeah, just don't say what are you up to. No, see, they say what are you up to? So to copy them, exactly like that. I got some foreigner friends who are studying Vietnamese, but somehow they don't learn the whole sentence. They don't practice that way, so they learn single words, and then when they put them together, it doesn't sound good. It doesn't sound natural. This is for some little part, but it's just one wrong thing you can guess. But for the whole sentence, 70% is wrong. It's pretty hard for people to guess. Just do it 1 or 2 times, 3, 4 times, whatever, until you feel it good. Record it. Just try to compare to the audio, because for these steps, you cannot ask your friend to help you with, because they cannot help you with every little sentence. Step 5, listen and write down the things you just heard. Anything you can. Some people just like, I just want to learn speaking. I just want to understand what people say, and then I just repeat this answer. I just don't want to focus on reading and writing skills. No, you cannot. You're an adult. You have to develop 4 skills, just like step 5. Just pause, write down, and play, and pause, and write down, and play, and pause, and write down. Just do it and on until you finish the whole article, the whole lesson. Just do it like at least one time. If you got time, just do it. Another one. Just do another time. So why? So I still remember 6 or 7 years ago when so the first lesson is a murder suicide. I got so frustrated when I first listened to the first two sentences. The audio read a man and a woman, and I'm like, what? A man and a woman? What is a? But it's so easy. It's a. That's it. But to me, it was and only but not a. So it's like, what the hell is that? When you write down, you will know that you have a lot of problems with your listening. So write it down. The second word is help. Like, help me, you need some help. 4, I just said hip, like in Vietnamese, it's similar to hip, but it's not help in English, it's help. So when I first heard it, I thought it was hope, like I hope you, but it's not hope, it's help. So this is a little bit different. No, it's so much different to native speakers, but it's just a little bit different for beginners and intermediates. Step 6, do your homework. And sometimes you say, I ain't got time for homework, I got a lot of work, I have to watch TV, I have to choke off and a lot of stuff. No, do your homework if you have to, because that's the only way that you can remind yourself something that you just learned. Anyways, you spend a lot of time on learning a language, so why not just spend a little more to finish it, to get faster, right? So step 6 plus. So why plus? Because this step is called shadowing. I'm sure a lot of you heard of it before. Because this step is not new. A lot of people have tried it. We got some Vietnamese guys, and some other people just try it a lot, and they got fluent. They got to be fluent in English or other languages. So when I tried it, but this step is not for beginners and intermediates. If you want to try, you can, just don't get intense, because most beginners and intermediates get intense, get stressed out easily. But for advanced students, it's easy for you. What's shadowing? So shadowing is copying, repeat after them. Like they go with the whole article, and then you just repeat blah 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 blah. So that's it. That's all I want to share today. And if you want to download the PDF version, just go to my YouTube channel and download it. Easy, right? I hope this method can help you a lot. I'm sure it will help you a lot, unless you're fucking lazy and don't want to try. Alright everybody, I'm gonna show you some examples. So here we got 3 examples, but I'm just gonna go with the English version, alright? So first of all, we got the script here. Let's listen to the audio.
95% of our life is coming from the programs of life, how to live life that we get in the first 7 years of life. That's why poor people stay poor and rich people stay rich.
Move to step 3. And now step 4. 95% of our life is coming from the programs, how to live life that we get in the first 7 years of life. That's why poor people stay poor and rich people stay rich. Alright, in step 5, just do it yourself. Just listen and write it down. Now, I'm gonna show you step 6 plus, shadowing.
95% of our life is coming from the programs of life, how to live life that we get in the first 7 years of life. That's why poor people stay poor and rich people stay rich.
So do you fully understand? If you fully understand, get some part, some article to do it right now. Any material, just practice it right now. You don't have to complete 6 steps. 3 or 4 steps is enough. Just try it now, right now. Don't tell me you're busy. You ain't got 3 minutes. Go fuck yourself.